Kevin, a lot of us watched on television. What was it like? What are your memories of being there in person?
Just being there, it was great. Just witnessing history like that. It was so many people. Like I never in my life seen that many people there at one time. And also it was great. Like it was just like everybody was just in a great mood, and you just got a great vibe from everybody. It was just, you felt the atmosphere all over DC. Everybody was just in a good mood and just witnessing history. It was great.
Where were you and what could you see?
Basically, I was in the ticketed section, but I was kind of far back, so it was more like you heard more than you saw.
How did it all come about that you were able to attend this event?
About last year this time, before anybody had been selected, it was between Hillary and Barack. I got a email and a letter saying, congratulations, you have been selected to attend the University Presidential Inaugural Conference. And I looked through it, I talked to my mom about it, I shared it with her. And they thought it'd be a good event to attend, no matter which candidate they had got chosen. And I followed through with it, and there I was at the conference.
So at the time, you didn't realize, or you had no way of knowing the historical significance that you would be a part of. As a young African-American man, what significance did this have for you to see the first African-American elected president?
Oh, it was very much significant because just to see that history, because everybody, it seemed impossible, but to see history be made like that, and us, we have an African-American president, and me being as an African-American male, it shows that anything is possible.
All right, take us through kind of, the whirlwind stop in D.C., what you did, who you saw, who you met, that kind of thing.
Basically, we started off the first day. We talked with Luke Russert, he's from NBC. He's the NBC correspondent.
Luke Russert, Tim Russert's son.
Yes. And he spoke to us and gave us a great speech talking about like how you're never too young to get started off. Don't let anybody ever tell you you're too young. Have ambitious goals. Go out there and be ambitious about what you're trying to accomplish. And that was very motivating as a young person, saying that you're not too young. You go out and make big things happen. There's no more. The days are over where you don't have to be old to get in those big positions. Well, that was a good speech. Next day we spoke with Colin Powell, which he gave a great speech on leadership. And I took a lot from that because being on the football team, carried a lot from that, being a leader, being an effective leader. And his speech was very powerful. Usually you have, those guys come talk to you, you kind of, he comes, they ramble on, but no, it was, you were attentive to him, and it was very interesting listening to him. And also we talked with Al Gore also, and he gave a good speech. He talked about global warming and different environmental issues like that, which was all new to me because I never followed up on those type things. So, it enlightened me. The whole week enlightened me on a lot of stuff. It was a new experience. Waking up every morning, dressed, being in professional attire, kind of felt like you were in the business world. Kind of every morning 6 a.m. We were going to see these people, Colin Powell, Al Gore, in suits, and attending different workshops and seminars, and just learning about the business world.
How can you carry over what you learned about leadership from that weekend into football now as Doug Marrone, new staff, comes in to try and build this football program back?
I could transfer it greatly because, like he said, one of his points he made was to be an effective leader, you have to have clear goals for the team that's leading you, and you have to lead by example. You have to have your stuff together before you can get a group to follow you. So you have to establish yourself to get others to follow you, and you lead by example. And I could transfer that over to the football field, showing the guys basically like something like this, showing the guys that it's not only about what you do on the football field, but it's also about what you do in the classroom, because you're a student athlete. Student comes before the athlete. If you take the classroom as seriously as you take the football field, you're going to excel in so many different areas of life.